the biggest race by far this year. I've done other 5Ks. You can see all the bibs. This is the first one I did, second one, third one, and this was a mile race. I got 6:27 on that, by the way. I didn't show you guys that one. I've worked really hard for just trying to really build me as a person, more mentally than anything. It was definitely not easy. So I've put a lot of effort into this training and this build, and the people around me have really seen it. My family, my friends, everybody, you guys have been along for the ride. I've tried to do my best to post and whatnot. But the main thing I want to get at is that the time I want to go for is something I've really put a lot of effort into. And this one, I was like, well, let's go sub 22. Sub 22 minute 5K. 3.1 miles, if you don't know. Sub 22. The world record's like 13 minutes or 12 minutes maybe. But let's go sub 22. And I didn't really train in that weather that we were... I've never ran in that weather that we were approached with that day. It was like 43 degrees. I ran all summer in 100-degree weather, whatnot, and everything. But it wasn't, I wouldn't say it was a bad race. I really enjoyed that race. I PR'd in it at 23 minutes and 34 seconds. Super great race. I have nothing to complain about. Once again, just got to be grateful that I can run. But running for me has really shaped me mentally and really shown me what it takes to perform at such a great level, and the mental strength that some of these huge runners have. I have so much respect for those runners. But I just really hope that tomorrow at 9 a.m. on the start line, I do really well. That's my goal. But who knows? Time will tell. God's got his plan. I just got to go out there. I have to execute and perform my best, and just know that all the training I've done, hopefully, will pay off. But I guess after all the ranting, let's just get into what we're going to be wearing for this race, what the fit looks like. Hopefully you guys mess with it. But yeah, I actually got to get the bib early, so running number 127. So hopefully it's a good number. Yeah, so let's get into the fit. Let's see, we'll start at the feet. So we're going the Nike Vaporfly Next Percent 2s. So that's what we're running. Super great shoe. I just, not really many miles on these, probably about 10-15 miles on these shoes. They're really only a race shoe. I've worn them 5 times for a race. That's about it. And I've worn them maybe 3 times in just a workout. So moving up, I just got some normal 5-inch inseam shorts. We're just running those here. So this run is actually themed, this 5K is a Christmas theme, so it's Jingle All the 5K. So got these jingle bells. I think I might put them on the shoelaces. That might be the move, I don't know, but you can hear me jingling coming along. But yeah, so it's going to be 35. It's going to be 35 degrees on the starting line. It's going to be the coldest race I've ran yet. So I've trained in the weather. I think I'm really prepared. So we're going to run some, not just shorts and a t-shirt. We're going to run some thermal wear. So I've had these for a while. They've always done me well. This is a long sleeve, just a thermal long sleeve, nothing fancy, but it'll go under the shirt, and then thermal under, I guess you could call them, I've heard them called long johns. You can call them whatever you want to call them, but they'll go under the shorts, and then obviously socks, just normal socks. And then moving up to the shirt, we were actually running a Walmart special elf themed shirt, so I figured I'd kind of make it Christmassy, I guess, just to kind of, I don't know, be festive, if you will. But yeah, there's the bib. Here's what we're running. Hopefully that's the lucky one. But yeah, so the shirt's going to be really cool with all of that. In warm-up, when I warm up, I'll wear that sweatshirt because it'll probably be a little cold, so I just don't want to be uncomfortable for any longer than I have to, but it's whatever. So, and then warm-up shoes, I'm obviously not gonna run in the Vaporflies, gonna run in the Hoka Clifton 9s. Really great shoe for easy runs. I don't really like these at a fast pace. I don't know if it's the way my feet are, the arch of my foot. I don't know what it is, but just really like these for easy more than anything. So yeah, here's the sunglasses. These are ones I've always wore in runs and everything. They just help keep the wind out of my eyes. They wrap around your face really well, so that way my eyes don't water. And then here's the sock hat, the beanie they make you, well, they don't make you wear. Here's the beanie that they handed out. I figured I would wear in the race. I don't want to wear like my normal hat. I just don't really want to wear that because my ears might get a little cold, and I might get a little cold. So, but yeah. So here's the whole fit we're kind of rocking with. If you want to know the watch, it's the Apple Watch SE. Nothing fancy, but hoping to get a new one soon, Garmin or Coros. But yeah. So here's kind of a whole fit rundown. And all right, so we're back home. We did the 5K. Super happy. It went really well. It was definitely it wasn't a struggle. It was just a challenge, I would say. It was really, it was intense. The weather, I didn't really feel the weather. It's like everything went away. I was just running. Thanks to my pacer, Landon, he really pushed me and just kept me up to pace. So I'm really thankful for that. Super great race. I'm a little tired, just all the adrenaline and everything. I'm probably not going to do much for the rest of the day, but the official time is 22 minutes and 39 seconds. So I was going for sub 23, and we did do it. All right, so it's a couple days after. It's actually Tuesday, so the race was Saturday. Great race after I've kind of sat down and really let it set in what I just achieved. Now I know it's not something huge for anybody else, but it was a major accomplishment for me, and more so just the fact that it's one of the first years I've really set myself a goal and really, really worked hard to achieve it. So it really means a lot to me because I've never really worked for something of this sort. So like I've never really like done something that's so time consuming to put effort into. Dirt bikes is like you go to the track, you ride, you train, whatever, and it's lifting. But this was different. Like, I got up every day, no matter how bad I didn't want to, and I think those days, that's what shaped me. I think the days I didn't want to do it, the days I didn't want to keep going, was the days that really helped. And you hear a lot of people say this, but I really think it's true. Like, if you truly want to be great and amazing, you have to withstand the pain, you have to withstand the journey. It's going to be rough, it's not going to be fun, I can tell you that. But the 5K training wasn't all sunshine and rainbows. It was hard. It was really, really intense sometimes, especially in that peak week of training for the first one even. It's a little different than like marathon training or whatever, but you kind of do it in sections. But it's shaped me. I mean, I've lost weight, I've lost belly fat, I've done all this, and it means a lot, but I have a hard time accepting what I've done, so like, say I just when I benched 225, I'm like, oh, whatever, I think a lot of people have a problem with that, but I have a really bad problem with that. Like, it's whatever, it's not that big of a deal, until I realized that I worked really hard for that, so we all have our faults. I'm not perfect, and it was hard for me to see my accomplishment in it, I guess, like I see what I got, but it just doesn't seem like it's a lot. And then I go back and I think about all the work and all the time and all the mornings I got up, the mornings I didn't want to get up, the times I said, no, I gotta run, I can't go to this party, I can't, or just, I need to rest, like even that, like rest was a huge thing. I had to make sure I didn't overtrain. I think for the first one I overtrained a little bit because everything was just out of whack, and it's hard to explain, but it felt like I overtrained. But like this was like one of the first things that gave me discomfort. So like, you have all these little things that give you discomfort, whether that's, I don't know, carrying something, like carrying the grocery bags in, they're super heavy, and you're like, I don't know, I need to stop and take a break, but if I keep going, I'll already be there, and I'll be there faster than I was before. So it's like, I don't know, when it comes down to the wire, like, I'm just kind of going all around here. This is a raw, uncut, just kind of my opinions. But when it comes down to the wire, it's you. It's plain and simple, it's you. It's nobody else. It's not your girlfriend. It's not your boyfriend. It's nobody. It's you. So you can't rely on everybody else to do it for you. Nobody's going to do it for you. Newsflash. Everybody knows that. Nobody's going to do your job for you. Nobody's going to go and get your money, collect your money for you. It's not how life is. This really, see, like, one of the major sayings I've heard is that if you want to go somewhere fast, go alone. But if you want to go somewhere far, go as a team. I did this training alone, but I didn't go there fast. I went through this training alone, but I had a support team. I had my mom, I had my family, I had my friends. I had my friends that run in cross country. I had my friends that have ran for 8 years plus or whatever. I've had that. I had that support team when I needed it. But I think just going and withstanding and enduring the process alone really helped me and shaped me for other situations later on in life. I think everybody needs their big, like, breakthrough like this. Like, it's really shaped me. So I don't know. I wouldn't be where I am today without the people that I had to go talk to, without the people that I had to consult with nutrition and all those people. I wouldn't be where I am today without them. So I'm very thankful for them. But at the end of the day, it is me. And that's not selfish. That's nothing. But if there's one message I want you guys to get out of this, if you haven't listened to any other part of it, is that don't worry about where you are now. Don't worry about, that was a really bad run. I don't think I'm going to be able to hit my PR in a month. Don't worry about where you are now. Look how, I guess, if you've been really committed to training, if you've been really committed to this job, you've been really committed to this college, anything, look where you were a month ago and look where you are now. Like, if you really trained, you'd be a lot farther. So you got to have that credit, and that's something I need to work on. I need to have that credit for myself. It's not selfishness, it's nothing. I need to have that clarity and that to be able to accept that credit of myself. So I don't know, I'm kind of sharing my opinion with you guys. Just, I'm learning this life thing together. But I mean, I'm more than happy to share it with you guys and for the ones that care. But yeah, that's just my final message, is that if you can see that, that's all you need. Just keep the momentum going, keep the training going. I promise you'll get there. Just like I say in all my videos, keep chasing your dreams. I promise you'll get there one day. But we got big things coming in 2024. I'm joining the track team at high school, so that'll be fun. And I'm also going to, hopefully, the idea is if something changes, hopefully I'll be able to train for a 10K. That's a goal. Nothing crazy. I mean, I ran over 6 miles before in peak training, but hopefully we'll be able to do that. But yeah, I'm thankful for you guys to keep coming and watching. It really does mean a lot to me, just that you're returning, because I can see the returning viewers, the returning subscribers, people that are subscribed. So I really want to make this channel something big. So if you can do your part and share it with your friends, share it with your family, make a post or something and say, hey, go subscribe to this small channel. I'm trying to make it big. I'm trying to just make an impact. My goal is on this earth is to leave a better impact than there was when I was here. So I always want to leave an impact anywhere I go, any person I talk to. I always want to leave an impact, and it doesn't need to be huge. It doesn't need to be anything, but just send that message out, and remember that message I said in the video. Keep your momentum going. Don't worry about where you are now. Worry about where you are now, how farther along you are now than you were a month ago. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this type of content. Thanks for staying along with the journey. It was definitely a process. So thank you guys for showing up every single day, just like I did, to the videos, for the ones that did. And if you're new to this and you saw this, you're like, oh, this looks pretty cool, click that subscribe button, click the like, whatever, if you want to. Yeah, so that's all I have to say. It was a heck of a ride, and I'm taking a little bit of a break. I'm still running, still strength training, but I'm just taking a break to kind of collect my thoughts and just really like see what I've done, you know? So thank you guys. I'm going to go mess around and just enjoy my Christmas break because we just got on Christmas break today, so I'm super hyped. Be looking for videos on Christmas break. I'm going to be making a lot. Get some videos I can just keep pumping out and keep going. So, but yeah, so I'm out. Remember, there's a purpose in life. Keep chasing your dreams every single day. I'm out.